Hello and welcome. My name is Debbie Reed. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today I'm going to show you a card made with the Honeybee bundle. This is the stamp set, and we will be using the beehive, the two bees, the hello sentiment, and the thinking of you sweet friend in the set. It is an adorable set, and this is the card we will be making today. Before I make the card, I would just like to tell you I made a video die cutting all these pieces using the Stamparatus. I'm going to just show you real quickly. If you do decide to go and see the video, it's called the Honeybee bundle set and the Stamparatus. So with the Stamparatus, you can just die cut a whole bunch of pieces, so you just have a whole bunch of your white pieces, and then you would stamp off of the Stamparatus, and then you can mass produce all of these dies, and then you can actually stamp 3 at a time and just mass produce, and every time you stamp, they line up absolutely perfect because you would make a template. So all of you Stamparatus users, check out the video. I think you will be happy with it. This Bumblebee set actually has free paper in the celebration. One side of the paper is gold foil. The other side of the paper is black and white, and it's absolutely beautiful paper. We are going to be using 2 of the papers from this set. One is this, and the other one is this gold white honeycomb looking paper. All right, let's get started with the card. The colors of paper we're going to be we're using crushed curry. All of the descriptions will be in the link below. We're using 2 basic black papers, gold foil, a tiny piece of red, and 2 whisper white. And let's get started on the card. We will fold our card in half, use the bone folder, and on the white piece of paper I actually ran it through an embossing folder. I'm not using the same embossing folder of the card I'm casing this from, which is from Anne Marie Hile. Don't know how you pronounce her last name, so I don't want to clobber it. But I did change the embossing folder on the card. I did change the bottom border on the card, and I'm going to be showing you something that I'm doing different on the bee of the card at the end of the video. So we're going to run a piece through the embossing folder. It's a retired one. It was the nuts and bolts. It looked like a beehive to me, so I'm going to glue this to the black cardstock. Actually, not yet. I'm going to glue the black paper because we have to put ribbon on the card. I forgot. We're going to glue our free out of the Celebration catalog paper to the bottom of this white piece, to the very bottom. Okay, just like that. And then we're going to take some ribbon, and we're going to lay the ribbon across this piece, and we're going to just tape it to the back. So flip that over. I can tell I didn't do that quite like I wanted, so let me line this up again. All right, about right there. And then we will flip it over and put the tape, and then lay this down on the tape. This is double-sided sticky tape I'm using. And then we'll take another piece of double-sided sticky tape, and this time as I pull this over, I will know exactly where this is going to go. So right there. All right. And now we can glue this to our black card base. This didn't line up quite well. Okay, this is the only hardest part of this whole card, I promise. It's just lining up your silly ribbon. Let me try this one more time. I want it on the... I'm using tinier ribbon, so that's why this is a problem. If you use a little bit thicker ribbon, it will not be so difficult. But this is all I had. We always use what we have. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to glue this to the black. Oh my goodness, come on. All of my videos are live, so you get to see my mistakes as they happen. That's how it would happen with you, so I don't edit my videos. You get to see the real thing. If I make a mistake, you get to see how we fix it. All right, now we're going to put this on our black card base. Just like that. Line it up. All right. You can see I have a piece of tape sticking out there. I'm going to tuck that in already. Okay. There we go. Now comes the fun part. We are going to glue this to our card base. Once you have all of your pieces cut, and if you use the Stamparatus, they would be colored after you die cut. Otherwise, you would have to stamp and then die cut. That could take a while, but it's worth doing because this card is so cute. Okay, now we're gluing this to our crushed curry. Like I said, all of the dimensions, sizes, papers will be in the link below. Okay, now we are going to take our bumblebee. Where'd you go? Okay, we're going to take our little beehive. I'm going to take a dimensional and put it on just the top part of this beehive. And the reason is because it's going on texture. And then we're going to just glue the bottom part. So let's take these little tabs off. All right. And we will put this down. Oh my goodness. All right, we will put this down on this edge like this. Now we will take our little bumblebees and we will glue those. Before we glue these, I'm going to use Wink of Stella. And what I do, because Stampin' Up! Is so good to just show the shading of things, we're going to just Wink of Stella the darker parts of this bumblebee. I don't know if you can see the Wink of Stella on the video, but it does just pop these bumblebees. And then we're going to just color their little head, their little antennas, and then the little black stripes. Okay, just like that. That goes quick. And then we're going to do the same thing to the little one. The antenna, the body. It just really enhances this black. Then we're going to do the shadowing of these wings. I don't like to color the whole wing because I like seeing the dimension between the two. The next thing we're going to do is take the dark daffodil marker and we're going to do the little yellow of the bumblebee. This goes really quick too. Right, I think I used the wrong color here. I've got the Silk Saffron. That's all right, it works. On the one on the video, I used Daffodil Delight. It still looks cute. Okay, quick, simple. All right, now we are going to take our little bumblebees and we're going to fold their little wings up a little bit. Nothing too crazy. When you glue them down, you want to glue just the body because you want those wings to look like they're flying. So I'm going to place this on the card about there. And we're going to take this one and glue it down on this lower side of the beehive. Right there. And then we're going to take the gold foil and you're going to run it through the Big Shot with the die, and we're going to end up with this piece. So you can actually use a tape runner on a silicone mat, or you can just carefully just dab little bits of glue, which I'm going to do today because I have all my other stuff packed. And I should have thought about doing the video first, but improvise. Like I said, I don't alter my videos. You get to see it as it happens. So I'm going to put this down on this corner. And I have glue on my fingers, so that's not good. All right, and then we're going to let that just kind of dry. Then I am taking the little strip from the free designer series paper in the celebration catalog. I'm going to put this down on the bottom, right there. Oh, I should have trimmed it. I see this. I didn't trim it. So we'll move this to the edge and we will trim it. Just like that. It needs to be trimmed a tiny bit more. It's hard to see the black on the black. All right, there we go. And then we are going to now do some cute little labels. So I'm using, I don't remember the name of these dies. We're using this cute little die and this little die. I will have them in the link below on what they are. We're going to take our stamp with the hello. We're going to stamp our stamp colors that we're using, the Daffodil Delight and the Memento Black. We're going to stamp the sentiment of the hello in Memento Black. And you're going to stamp on the far, far left of this little die cut piece. And it's hard to see with the camera in front of me. All right, that's good enough. We're going to glue this little sentiment to the label tag. Like that. And obviously mine's crooked, so I will be redoing this one. And then we're going to put that on here with a little heart. And I took the hearts and I put them already on the mini glue dots. We're going to put that there. Because I'm going to redo that, it's not going to go on the front of this card. Then what we're going to do is take and make our bow. And I'm not going to have you watch me make a little bow, but I like to make the tiny little bows, and I do a little crafter's bow. I'll show you real quick with this. I'll show you. So you take a bow, a loop. Oh, Debbie, my fingers are not working today. A bow, a loop, and a loop. And then you're going to just cross the loops over each other, tuck the right one under, and pull. Oh, and pull. And then you can make cute little bows. And then you just get it to the size you want. And of course with bows you have to fuss with them, but that's how you make a crafter's bow. Okay, so we're going to take our scissors and trim the edge of this. And then this will be glued onto this section like that with the mini glue dot. I'm going to show you the inside of this card. It is so cute. So this is the inside, and you would stamp your sentiment. Oh my gosh, I've got the inside of mine very dirty. You would stamp your sentiment, put the little heart, put your little bumblebees, glue them, and do the wink of Stella on those as well. And then this is what I did to the envelope, so you can dress up the envelope. And I also have wink of Stella on this, but you can't see it on the video, but it looks really pretty. So dress up your envelopes, and that is our card for the day. I do want to just show you, I am going to show you what I discovered. In the die set, they have this big, huge bumblebee die, and it's beautiful when it die cuts. It's very pretty. It die cuts like this, and I didn't pop all the pieces out, but I'm going to show you what I discovered. And this was something I discovered this morning, so I'm actually going to add this to my card. If you cut the legs off and the wings off and just leave this upper piece, then you would end up with this. Watch. This lines up on this bumblebee. This is the, they call it, this is the black foil sheets. It doesn't look like foil to me. It looks like gloss paper, But look how cute this looks on this bumblebee. It just enhances it. Isn't that cute? Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope if you like the video, you'll give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, hit the bell below if you want to be notified of more videos that I will be making. And thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.